Hey guys, what's up? It's Destiny and this is my YouTube channel, Destination Productions. Today I just wanted to go ahead and do my Arrow season 3 wish list. So I'm just gonna be telling you what I want to see in this upcoming season, which actually airs on October the 7th, so we have a couple more days, and then Flash actually premieres on October 6th, so we have all those to look forward to. My wish list is going to be composed of 10 different. First off, I want to see more Harley Quinn. Now, I would prefer her to actually be a regular season villain, but of course, that's probably not going to happen. So, even if we can get just like a couple more cameos or like just little teasers to her, that would make me happy. And I bet most of you guys can agree, considering that when Harley Quinn did appear on season 2 of Arrow, like everybody went crazy. The second thing that I want to see happen on season 3 of Arrow is I want to see Thea kick Roy's butt. So right now we know that Thea is training with Malcolm, and Roy is probably going to continue to train with Oliver. So we have that going on, and I seriously think that Thea and Roy should like meet up or something, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Thea, I'm so sorry," and she's like, "You know what? Just stay away from me, Roy. You lied to me too much." And then I want Roy to be kind of like keep on being persistent, because you know how much she's like in love with Thea or whatever, and then he's just gonna like touch her, like try to like grab her arm and pull her back. That way he can like talk to her. And she's just gonna haul off and like slap him, and then they're gonna get into a fight, and literally he's she's gonna win by kind of like default, because I don't think Roy would actually fight her back, no matter even if she was about to kill him. The next thing I really want to see on season 3 is a team like Malcolm Team Arrow mashup. So I want to see Felicity, Diggle, Oliver, Malcolm, and Theo like all to work together. Probably for the League of Assassins, because they're just not gonna work together for any reason. So I'm gonna, if this does actually happen in season 3, then it's most likely gonna be tied to that Ra's al Ghul story arc. The next thing that I really want to see is some Felicity romance. We already know in that first episode of season 1, Oliver and Felicity are supposed to be going on a date. But aside from that, I don't think she's going to end up with Oliver in this season. And I really don't, especially when you have Brandon Rouse, Ray Palmer as the Atom. That's going to be a major obstacle. And I think that Barry Allen is still a contender, especially since they're doing crossovers. So I'd really like to see her, get some more interesting romantic storylines with either Barry Allen or Brandon Routh's character. But I actually think I like her with Barry, and that's probably just because that's the only one I've seen her interact with. I'm sure it'll change throughout the season, but I'm still a Olicity shipper, so I really want them to get together soon, maybe season 4. But you guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys ship Oliver and Felicity, or do you ship Felicity with somebody else, or do you even want to see a Felicity like romantic storyline at all during the season? Next up, we have the Suicide Squad storyline. I really love this storyline, and I love seeing Deadshot. I mean, he's like my favorite character in the Suicide Squad stories on the television show Arrow. Um, I really love his character and how cocky and how he's able to like pull on Diggle's strings. I really love that. But I want to see them get deeper into like Deadshot's story, because we still don't know anything about his daughter Zoe really, and I think that they should explore that a little bit, along with Diggle trying to find out about this organization called Hive. If you guys don't remember what I'm talking about exactly, go over to check out my season 2 recap of Arrow. The link will be in the description down below. Okay, my number 6 thing that I want to see on Arrow season 3 would have to be Diggle and Lila's child, along with Oliver's child that he doesn't know about, Connor Hawk. So I was thinking about it, and I really want to see Lila and Diggle's baby, that was my original thought, that I wanted to see their child more than I wanted to just see Oliver's. But now that I'm like thought it through, that doesn't make any sense. It's just a baby, and even so, I'm pretty sure Lila is gonna be like pregnant, maybe like 6 months along when Arrow season 3 starts off. So, um, but Carter, on the other hand, he has been alive for quite a while. So he's about, I think, about 7 or 8 at right now at the time. But to be honest, I could wait another season without actually seeing his storyline go more in depth. But I definitely do want to get a glimpse of the supposed Connor Hawk. The Huntress is the next thing that I really, really want this season. We got like 2 episodes on her last season, but I really want her to appear more. And I know like the writers and stuff were saying that they wanted to do like another Birds of Prey episode. So maybe she'll like show up in one of those. I'm really hoping so because she's like my favorite character on the show. I've loved her since she became like this kind of crazy kind of character. I think she's a real scene stealer. Aside from that, I really want to see a Slade prison break. Now, if this does happen, it will most likely happen in that mid-season to finale time period. Out of both of the Arrow seasons, I have actually liked the second season better, and that is just entirely because of Slade. I think he's just a better big bad, or maybe I thought Malcolm was amazing too, but Slade was just like better to me. I think I liked his whole storyline and just his character, everything overall. I just lean towards Slade. Just like Oliver and Malcolm have unresolved issues, so do Deathstroke and Oliver. So I think that they're eventually going to bring Manu Bitten back. And hopefully they will. I don't think it's going to be in this season, but if they do, like I said, it's probably the mid-season to finale episodes. But what I really want him to do is I want him to break out of the Argus prison, and I want him to find himself that he's back on this island that he spent years on. I just want to see the look of rage on his face. I think that would be an amazing like scene. Moving on from that, I really want to see Sin. And I don't know if you guys remember her. She was Black Canary's like friend, and she was also like with Roy a lot. I feel like they're keep teasing a storyline for her. I mean, I had never read any of the comic books with her actually in it, but I did some research, and she's in the comic books. But and she actually has something to do with the Black Canary storyline, but I didn't exactly understand it the way I was being told. So if you guys want to go research her or even remember her from the comic books, could you guys leave a comment down below telling me exactly where she kind of fit into all this? I'm trying to see where her like direction is gonna go for Arrow season 3, because they're most likely gonna bring her back, you know, just like minor scenes here and there, but I feel like they're gearing her up to be something bigger than what we're expecting. Because I feel like everybody thinks that she's just like some random, like kind of hit or miss character, but I think she's gonna have something to do with the bigger storyline. But because most people just like dismiss her as a minor character, I feel like that's where the surprise and all the shock is gonna come in at. So my 10th thing that I really want to see on Arrow season 3 is Talia al Ghul. So we already know that her dad, Ra's al Ghul, will be the big bad of season 3, and we already know that we're most likely going to see Nessa since she's already been casted, and she was already on the previous season of Arrow. I think it's a very good chance that we're going to get to see Talia al Ghul. And you know, Stephanie Meal said at Comic-Con that there were going to be, like, if you like Batman villains and you like Batman, just like the storyline in general, then you're going to love season 3. I mean, I feel like he was hinting at Ra's al Ghul at the time just because we didn't know who the big bad was going to be yet, but it could always possibly be Talia al Ghul too, playing a huge part. And I wouldn't put it past the writers to even introduce a young Damien Ogle Wayne character, but of course they probably most likely are not going to use his full name. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like this, subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like, you can also subscribe to my main channel, Destination. The link will also be in the description along with my social media links. And if you would, please leave a comment down below stating what you want to see in season 3 of Arrow, and also where do you want Felicity's like love storyline to go. Do you want to see with her with Oliver? Do you want to see her with Barry? Do you want to see her with Ray Palmer, or you don't even care at all? I'll see you guys next week. Bye.